Long, long ago, nestled high above the tallest mountain peaks, there was a kingdom invisible to all but those with the purest of hearts. It was a magical place called the Kingdom of Blue Clouds. Its castles weren't built on land, but floated among the skies, their towers shimmering like crystal under the golden sun. It was a realm of peace, beauty, and light. In this ethereal kingdom lived a princess named Lyria. She was no ordinary princess. From the day she was born, Lyria possessed a rare and wonderful gift. She could hear the voices of the wind. The gentle breezes and the mighty gales were her closest companions. They would whisper to her the world's deepest secrets, tell her tales of faraway lands, and share with her the joys and sorrows of the people living on the earth far below. She learned compassion from their mournful sighs and joy from their cheerful songs. One day, a chilling change came over her friends. The winds, usually so playful, rushed to her weeping. Their voices filled with terror. "Lyria, our dear princess," they cried, their whispers trembling through the castle halls. "A great darkness is returning. The King of Shadows has awakened from his ancient slumber. He seeks to cover every heart in eternal gloom, and he will begin with your beautiful kingdom." The news sent a shiver down Lyria's spine. Fear, cold and sharp, tried to grip her heart, but Princess Lyria was not one to surrender to fear. Though she was afraid, she knew that courage wasn't the absence of fear, but acting in spite of it. She would not let her home, her people, and the light they cherished be consumed by darkness. With newfound resolve, she went to the royal armory and took up a sword forged from pure moonlight, its blade glowing with a soft, silver light. Then she went to the celestial gates, where a magnificent silver dragon, the ancient guardian of the kingdom, awaited. Its scales shone like 1,000 stars. With a determined heart, Lyria mounted the great dragon. Together they soared from the safety of their floating home, diving through tumultuous storms and thick, swirling clouds. They flew for days, guided by the sorrowful whispers of the wind, until they reached a dark, desolate valley where the very air felt heavy and cold. This was the domain of the King of Shadows. As they landed, a booming, scornful laugh echoed through the jagged peaks. "A little princess and her pet dare to challenge me." The King of Shadows thundered, his form a swirling mass of darkness. "I will cover every heart in darkness, and your kingdom will be the first to fall." Lyria stood tall, her moonlight sword held firmly in her hand. "Bravely," she declared, her voice ringing with unwavering conviction, "I will not let darkness devour the dream of my people." The king just laughed, a sound like cracking thunder, and with a wave of his hand, he released his black shadow minions. They swarmed upwards, a terrifying tide of blackness, ready to swallow the sky and extinguish all light. The world began to dim, and for a moment, despair felt close, but Lyria did not falter. She closed her eyes, not in defeat, but to focus, to listen. She reached out with her heart and her gift, calling to her oldest friends, winds of the world. She called out, her voice carried on the air. carry hope in every breeze, bring light to every heart that feels the chill of fear. At her powerful words, a miracle happened. The winds, from the gentlest zephyr to the strongest gale, answered her call. They converged on the valley, transforming from invisible currents into a blinding storm of pure golden light. This maelstrom of light crashed into the encroaching shadows. The darkness shrieked and recoiled, torn apart by the brilliant, hopeful energy of the winds. The light tore through the King of Shadows' form, scattering his essence into nothingness until the sky above shone once more, brighter and clearer than ever before. Lyria and her dragon returned home victorious. The kingdom of blue clouds, saved from the brink, now glimmered with a renewed and more vibrant light. Its crystal towers seemed to shine with the very hope Lyria had championed. And from that day forward, a new legend was born among the people below. Whenever a gentle breeze brushes against your cheek on a beautiful morning, or a soft wind whispers through the leaves, people smile and say, "That's Princess Lyria, still sending her winds to guard us all from the shadows." Thank you so much for joining me on this journey to the Kingdom of Blue Clouds. If you enjoyed this story, please give this video a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do not miss our next adventure. See you next time.